What's up, gamers, and welcome back to Top 10 Gaming. I'm your host, Johnny Rogers. If you happen to be new here, make sure you tap that subscribe button and comment down below with your thoughts on this newest Pokemon reveal trailer for Sowrd Shield. If you haven't seen the trailer, well then strap in because we're about to unveil the top 10 Pokemon revealed in Sowrd Shield. In at number 10, Mystery Squirrel Pokemon. The new gameplay reveal trailer dropped today for Pokemon Sowrd Shield, and it showcased a lot of new Pokemon, including legendaries, which we'll get to later in this list. But for starters, let's talk about something you may have missed. During the trailer, there's a scene showing a stadium of fans cheering on the trainers as they prepare to do battle. The developers may have snuck in an extra Pokemon on this boy's shirt. It's just a shadow of what looks like a squirrel type Pokemon and currently doesn't have any listings on the Pokemon website under anything new or old. But I want you to comment down below if you think you know what this Pokemon monster could be. In at number 9, the starting lineup. During the first trailer that we got for Pokemon Sowrd Shield, we got to meet Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble, the three new adorable grass, fire, and water Pokemon that we assumed at the time would be our starters. With the gameplay reveal trailer showcasing these three first, it has been confirmed that they will indeed be our starting lineup. At first we were unsure which one would be the best to choose from, but with Scorbunny given that fist bump, he pretty much made that decision easy for many people, including us. In at number 8, Dynamax Pokemon. Another strange reveal was this new Dynamax mode that results in your Pokemon turning into giants. It was strange at first, but after watching a few of these Dynamax battles, we couldn't be more excited for it. You even have to use these obscenely large Pokeballs to capture the giant beasts. According to the revealed info, you can trigger the Dynamax mode for a total of 3 turns, and for that time your Pokemon will be able to hit harder and have dramatically increased power for their moves. You can also battle these Dynamax creatures in the wild with up to 3 friends as well. Those are referred to as max raid battles, and the determining factor for what these giants will be comes down to your location and weather at the time. Capturing these wild Dynamax Pokemon will become imperative to your success in the game because gym leaders will also be able to use their own hulked out Pokemon for battles as well. In at number 7, Wooloo. This extremely fluffy sheep Pokemon is a new addition to Sowrd Shield and is a normal type Pokemon. Wooloo is a very friendly Pokemon and according to the official website craves stability. They typically live within a herd and will mimic the actions of their trainer or whomever is leading the herd. They really dislike conflict, and when faced with an enemy, the fluffy Wooloo may just ball up and roll away. It's more likely that Wooloo will be utilized for things such as fur for clothing and carpets due to the white fur that covers their body, and when the fur is shorn, it's said that they will grow back within 3 months. In at number 6, Gossifleur. Another adorable addition to Sowrd Shield is a flowering Pokemon Gossifleur. This grass type Pokemon can be found in locations with clean water and air and is commonly used for folk medicine for the children of the Galar region. Gossifleur's pollen has this healing effect to it and is often used for tea to help people that feel sick. We believe that these Pokemon will come in handy if you find yourself in need of healing along your travels throughout the region. Although get them quickly because Gossifleurs travel over long distances because they get blown away with the wind. In at number 5, Eldegoss. This next Pokemon is actually the evolved form of Gossifleur and looks a lot like the top of a dead dandelion. It too is a grass type Pokemon with similar abilities to its previous form. It has these tiny seeds attached to the cotton-like fluff that surrounds its body, which are very nutritious for both humans and Pokemon. It's able to spread these seeds to quickly revive those around it, and in its Dynamax form, it plants these leech seeds that turn into giant mushrooms. When it comes down to a fight, that cotton fluff also comes in handy from protecting Eldegoss's head from taking any damage. In at number 4, Dreadnought. Moving away for a moment from the Pokemon that will heal you, we also got a close look at the strong-jawed bite Pokemon. Dreadnought is a mix of both water and rock types and weighs an astounding 254.6 pounds. It's essentially a giant snapping turtle with its sharp, jagged fangs that are strong enough to chomp through both rock and even iron. Even though its shell makes up for most of its weight, its developed muscles allow this powerful Pokemon to move swiftly. Although for many this Pokemon will be the first choice to have on their roster, it will take an extremely skilled trainer to tame it. Dreadnought is notorious for being extremely vicious and therefore is a difficult Pokemon to control. According to the official website, many trainers have even had to release Dreadnought back into the wild because they realized that they couldn't handle it. And at number 3, Corviknight. This new addition is perhaps one of the coolest looking ones in our eyes. It falls into the Raven Pokemon category and is half flying and half steel type. The Raven stands at 7 feet 3 inches and is said to be the strongest Pokemon living in the skies of the Galar region. This Lord of the Sky can be seen fearlessly soaring throughout the game, and anyone that dares challenge it is usually sent running in the other direction by just a sharp glare. Among its excellent flying skills, Corviknight also possesses a very high intelligence, and due to its superb intelligence, many of the Ravens chose to work for Galar Taxi to help transport people quickly from town to town. In at number 2, Zacian. Now it's time to talk about the new legendary Pokemon we're going to get to see in the new Sword and Shield. Let's start with the sword portion of it, shall we? Zacian is a wolf-like Pokemon that attacks its opponents with absolute grace and even captivates its enemies while doing it. For the reveal trailer, we saw Zacian even taking a shot at Zamazenta before a gust of wind which implied that something bigger was coming, forcing them to work together. Lastly, in our number 1 spot, Zamazenta. As previously mentioned, Zamazenta is the other legendary wolf that we will see taking on a large role for Sword and Shield. It has no need to carry around a sword in its mouth because this legendary's body has a built-in shield surrounding its head. Both legendary Pokemon have very similar color schemes, although their motives seem to be very different. Most likely as you progress through the game, more of their origin story will be revealed, and the official site describes Zamazenta as having regal and majestic movements that overwhelm any opponent who dares to face it. As I mentioned, as to the exact origins of these legends, we will have to wait and see what the game holds when it's released for the Nintendo Switch on November 15th, 2019. And that has been the top 10 Pokemon revealed in Sword and Shield. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, show us some love by tapping that like and subscribe button. Plus, leave us a comment down below with your thoughts on these new giant Pokemon. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let me know down below. And for more videos like this one, just click that playlist on your screen. From Top 10 Gaming, I'm Johnny Rogers. Until next time, take care.